Hello and welcome back to Fantasy Maiden Wars. In the last part, I finished the Scarlet Arc, which means I now have the ability to move on to the Mystic Arc. But before I do that, when you finish the Scarlet Arc, you unlock a bit of side content in Special here. You unlock the Sakuya Arc. This is an arc that, in the original Scarlet, you had to play through the game twice as each story to get, but they changed it to where now you only have to play through it once. So now I have the ability to play as Sakuya here. This is like the only part of the entire game that I've haven't seen at all, so there's a pretty good chance this will be the only thing that I'm able to play completely blind, which is pretty cool. From what I know, I think this is like 4 or 5 chapters. I don't know how long they are, but I'd like to be able to play it all today. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. Anyway, Sakuya Arc. Some time has passed since the battle with Flanders. The residents of the SDM are hard at work repairing the wall in the library, but Sakuya has a glum look on her face. It seems Yuka approached her a few days prior and gave her something big to think about. Oh, it says at the bottom, it's 4 chapters. So yeah, this takes place after Scarlet, and it's gonna take place before Mystic, and from what I remember, Mystic basically expects you to know what happens here. So it is good that I can know what happens here, because I don't have to play through Scarlet twice to figure it out. Question mark, question mark, question mark. My favorite location. Where am I? My clothes are torn and smell like blood. My stomach is empty, and I'm not carrying anything on my person. Where do I go when I have nowhere to go?
Who might you be? Ah, a human. You don't see one of those around here often.
Who are you?
I'm a devil. Did you come here without knowing that?
A devil?
You don't have to stare at me so intently. I'm not planning to eat you anything like that. You're alone, aren't you? I'm impressed you survived this long, considering how beaten up you look.
Is there something wrong with being alone? You don't know anything about me.
Oh, but I do. You're alone because of the power you were born with. Am I right? You look like you keep me entertained. Would you like to try living a little longer?
What do you mean?
You piqued my interest. We may not have known each other for long, but I'll give you the honor of standing by my side. Here.
What's this?
Don't give me that confused stare. I'm holding my hand out to you. Just take it.
Yes, ma'am?
Such a dirty hand. Watch it thoroughly when we arrive at the mansion. And make certain you warm it as well. After all, this will be the hand that pours my tea from now on.
The mansion? Tea?
Welcome to my mansion. Your name is Sakuya Izayoi. You'll be my maid from this day forth.
Sakuya Izayoi? I am your maid? Did you come up with that on the spot? Did you have that plea planned in mind? Nah, good morning, Sakuya. Feeling? So that was a dream. You didn't wake up. I was shaking you a lot, you know? Gosh, it's rare for you to oversleep. Sakuya? What are you doing here? It's bad manners to enter a person's room without... I'm sorry, I just thought it was odd that you were late, so I figured something must have happened. Late? We're supposed to fix the wall at the library today, remember? You didn't come to the library at the appointed time, so Lady Patchy asked me to come get you. Ah! It's that time already? Oh dear. Whoa, you don't have to rush, you're only a few minutes late. Still though. Hehe. What? I was just wondering how long it's been since I last saw you sleeping. There's no way you could know this, but you're really cute when you're asleep. You know, 2 of us have done so much together, huh? We've cooked Chinese food together, My apologies, but I'm not in the mood to reminisce right now. Yes, ma'am. Go on back without me, I'll be right there. Yes. Understood. I'll be going then. The Great Library. Lady Patchy, I brought Saki over. You're late. I have no excuses for my tardiness. You have my deepest apologies. It's fine. I'm sure you're tired from the incident with Flawn anyway. Getting down to business. Quackama.
Yes, ma'am. The wall that needs to be repaired is over here.
Let's see. Yeesh, that looks really bad. Were the books okay?
I had made copies of the books in this section, so we'll manage.
but the current situation has become a hindrance to Lady Patchley's experiments, so she'd like it fixed. Experiments? As in magic experiments? To repair the Don Mako defense system, a partial break in the wall is why I lost to the humans during the incident. If that was the case, shouldn't it have been repaired right after it was broken? There's the issue of materials as well. A massive hole like this can't be filled easily. Both Remy and I, Youkai, really don't know how to hold back. Ah, so this hole is from back then. Yes, are they all the entrances she could have used? Back then? Ah yes, the day she came to the mansion. The first chapter's a flashback. Unique chapter introduction music. Such a large library. A mansion with such fine facilities must be excellent indeed. This place is on to grow on me, even if the space around here is a little distorted.
Where did all this smoke come from? Hey you, what do you think you're doing? Blowing holes in other people's mansions.
Good day to you. You the lady of the house?
Yes, my name is Amelia Scarlet. I'm the current head of the proud Scarlet family and the master of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. And you dare step foot into my territory and interrupt my reading time. Who are you?
Youkai Kazumi, the yokai who ruled the flowers of the 4 seasons.
Flowers? What's such a grubby yokai doing here?
I moved to a sunflower field a little while ago. I could deal with it alone, but my former servants ended up chasing after me. A proper master would at least give a servant an appropriate place to stay, don't you think?
I see. You're quite kind to your servants. Go on.
So I thought I might run you off and claim this mansion for myself. You were planning on kicking me out of my own mansion?
You tell the funniest jokes.
Yeah, taking quite a liking in this mansion, if you were to leave quietly. Lady Patchley, the explosion came from this direction. Remy should be fine. Remy should be in the library, as I recall. What's that?
Patchy.
Mike, would you be your friend? Between her and the gatekeeper, you have quite the busy place here. I had heard reports, but I didn't think it was really the work of a single person.
Eek, the books are all in tatters. I imagine Maiden's not any better off. Patchy, stand back. I'll handle her.
You will? Are you saying you're gonna fight her alone? The objective anyway, she seems to be more than some random stranger.
Who was it again? It was something absurdly silly that I remember.
Mine, I thought bats were known for the excellent sense of hearing. I suppose I have to repeat myself. From this day forth, this mansion is mine. If you don't want to be hurt, pack your bags now and...
Silence! I'm getting tired of hearing that shrill voice of yours.
Mike, did I make you lose your temper?
You're a fool for trying to take over the dominion of a vampire. I'll give you a slow and painful death. I'll tear your limbs off, gouge out your insides, and leave you as food for the bats.
If this land is so precious to you, I'll use it to fertilize it. You'll give rise to a strikingly beautiful crimson flower, I'm sure. Lady Patchley, should we? We'll provide real support, don't get in the middle of the battle.
Come, foolish invaders, I'll show you how reckless your challenge was.
Reduce Youkai below 50 HP. The stage will also end when Remilia is reduced below 30 HP. So do I win if that happens? The stage will end, does that mean I lose? But if I lose, then I'll be in the defeat condition. Fulfill the victory condition within Remilia's attack and clear the map. Okay, it says it's a bonus. Clear the map with Remilia's HP above 30%. Okay. This is a bonus chapter, so what do I get? This is a like side story. If I complete the bonus chapter, does that give me stuff for the main game? Be pretty cool if it did. Okay. Youkai. Gotta stay away from Youkai. Do you have any items? Sense. Again, 100% accuracy, rate first turn, dodge 6th turn. You have Excel. Yell. You yell and get more power. 1 turn increases accuracy and evasion rates by 30. You can't heal yourself. I was hoping you'd have something to heal yourself. Okay, at the beginning of... You recover 10 HP a turn. Okay, that's good. You don't have an item though. I was hoping you have, like, HP restoring item. You don't appear to have an HP restoring item. Focus, snipe, and bullseye. I am really bad at keeping track of all these skills and using them at appropriate times. You don't have an item either. Man, Quakama, really wish you had the HP restoring one and not the MP restoring one. Although it's probably pretty useful for Patchy. From what I remember, your role in this game is to be Patchy's helper. I think you even get like a special move later on. Alright, so what's my, what should I do here? This isn't part of the main game, so I don't really need to worry about, like, leveling anybody up. So it'd probably be best if I just tried to get to Remy here as soon as possible. Sounds like a good idea. No. No. Patchy, what is your range? Please what is a 2 to 5 move? Why can't you use it against this eyeball then? Actually, use the move. Why can you only use book? Usable post movement, that'd be why. Well, Patchy, you're kinda useless this turn. So Wakame can tackle from 3 tiles away, wow. Wow, neither of you can do shit without moving first. Are you kidding me? Your only useful post-movement move is tackle and book. What is wrong with you two? Alright, Quakama, you can do it.
I'll try my best for Lady Patchy's sake. Eek.
And it begins. It begins. I did it, somehow. Well, at least you didn't get hit. Then we gotta take the small victories here, Quakama, we really do. Patchy literally can't do anything if she moves first, besides use book, which if I remember correctly is like one of the weakest attacks in the entire game. Which is quite funny, because it's a strong attack in the fighting games, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, great unmoving library indeed. Right. Do I care about this? Do I care about the bonus condition at all? I don't know, because I don't know if getting it's actually going to get me anything.
Wicked, get out of my way.
I mean, it'd give me bonus points for the next 3 chapters at least.
Too slow. That was as fate would have it. Let's see. Snow can manipulate fate. Totally do that. So cool.
Alright, you gonna make me use up Scarlet Shoot? Sure, whatever, get to see it. I'm gonna fire my laser now.
Can't keep up with me? What a shame. Why aren't you quaking in fear of me? Come through with power, this guy, devil.
Well, Remelia, probably because it's an eyeball. I don't know how high cognitive function an eyeball has. It can even, like, feel fear. Oh no. Servant flyers? Is this your basic tackle, I guess? We'll definitely kill this thing. Yeah, one of them we're guaranteed to hit eventually.
Is that all? Try putting you back into it next time.
Right? Yeah. This seems to be the thing here, is I don't really have any healing at all, so how well I can do here is basically just going to depend on how lucky I get. If I get hit by a bunch of 20s and can't hit my 80s, which is a very common thing in this game, then I probably just going to lose. Although, from what I remember from the conditions, the only way I can lose is if I let Quakama or Patchy die.
Did your hand shake and throw off your aim?
Remelia, it doesn't have hands. It's flying eyeball. I hope this doesn't do that much damage. That did no damage. No chance that'd work. So you can like block lasers or something? Careless movements might lead to your death. Blind, come forth. No, they're coming.
Eep, the mistress and that yokai are using enough power to destroy the entire mansion.
I doubt Rummy would actually lose, but the library can't take any much more of this. All the times for Saki to be out of the house.
What should we do? Wait for her to come back?
Rummy and that yokai might blow up the whole mansion before she makes it back.
Oh dear. In that case, I'll stay by your side as we are crushed beneath the rubble. Hey, wait!
What?
Reminds me of a similar situation in a book I was reading recently. A passionate love burning on the battlefield, a couple that joins forces and survives together through all their hardships. It's a common enough story trope, but it always strikes a chord with me.
So if this turns out the same way, you won't have any complaints?
Yes, Lady Patchy, I'd follow you anywhere, even through flames or Danmaku.
I see. That's nice to hear.
Huh? Lady Patchy?
I'm teleporting you out of the mansion. Find Sakuya and bring her back here. Probably a bunch of fodder yokai around. Good luck with that.
Wait, I'm not mentally prepared. Oh, okay. Stay safe, Lady Patchy.
Patchy, I don't really need you to do that. Now you're surrounded on all sides, and I lose if you die. That's not good. Wanna lie anyone more that's racking my library? Suppose it can serve as a test for my spell striker. I am dead. Move! I can move again! That's pretty cool. Where should I move to, huh? Maybe over here? I don't know. Really, I'm gonna need you to, like, kind of move back, but also kind of not. Can you, like, yeah, attack this guy from here, and then I'm gonna need you to, like, go back down and help Patchy over there.
Lowly Crichton, you can't even understand something that I didn't have time to read.
Get to play as Romelia. You don't get to do that for a very long time, from what I remember, so, you know, it's this neat thing I'm getting to do now. Is there any real reason for me to... This is the only thing you can do at one range. Can you evade? I didn't mean to actually do that, because 58 isn't a very good chance to evade. And it didn't really work either, because you could just magic barrier everything. It's such a bother when they try to overwhelm me with sheer numbers. Alright, non-directional laser, here you go. So I did have a couple things. Attack like that never affect me, that I could talk about if I happen to have enough free time to do it. I don't know if I will. There keeps being like dialogue every turn, and these turns aren't very... That didn't miss, did it? Good. And these turns aren't very long because I currently have 2 units to use. I guess quick thing to mention, I'm recording this on a Sunday because it ended up being a weird Sunday. So I'm recording this the day after I recorded a bunch of Toemon and some jam games. Normally before I record something, or normally what I've been doing is I've been recording a couple jam games before I start a recording session of Toemon or this. Now, I'm not doing that today because I'd like to see if I could... Yeah, that book did nothing. I'd like to see if I could record this all today. So... But if this ends up going like a lot faster than I expect it to, which it probably won't, maybe I'll try to record a jam game later, but like probably not. This is what I'm gonna do today.
Weakling, get out of my way.
There's a good chance I'm not gonna record anything until Saturday anyway, because one reason why I'm recording today is that the things I normally do on Sunday, I'm going to be doing on Tuesday this week. So unless I'm able to record on Saturday, unless I'm able to record on Thursday, I can't really do anything. Patchy, knowledge. What am I supposed to do in this predicament? Miss Knowledge, you cannot use any attacks after you move, except for the book. And okay, I hope you can continue to like no damage from anything, because you're not doing any damage to anything either. It's fine. This one already has a stun. That was a critical. Oh, Patchy. Patchy. I hope that happens every time. I hope you don't run out of shields. Certainly be unfortunate. Moving doesn't really matter when you can just go right next to me anyway. Maybe if I go right here, like both of you can't get next to me? Probably not, though. Alright, that takes 10 MP. I have plenty of MP, don't I? Yeah, I have 300 MP. So yeah, Vampire Claws should be fine. I don't know, I could probably get this map done a lot quickly if I just, like, went after Yuka, but...
You're pretty good.
He took over 1000 HP to a ghost.
Holy Crichton, you can't even understand how outmatched you are. Take that. You're too slow. Take that. It's no use. Just keep saying Santa Claus. Yep. Everyone loves Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't you know that a powerful demon from an alternate dimension loves Sonic the Hedgehog so much that he chose to become Sonic the Hedgehog and use it? And one day he's gonna use a disc to come over to our world and take it over. It'll be real cool. We're video. Why am I not skipping this? Like, come on, now nothing's happening here. Is he just gonna not do? The ghost is gonna not do damage, and Patchy's barely gonna do damage, and that's just what's gonna happen when Patchy's stuck in the corner here. Perhaps you didn't realize that was futile until just now. What in the game? Non-directional laser. That's what he keeps picking. Non-directional laser. That's the thing Marissa stole from you. Because Marissa's gimmick is that she like takes people's spell cards and uses them. But she did that for like non-directional laser and Master Spark. And can't really think of too many other examples of that. We figured she'd do that more, considering she has multiple books about it. Why'd that hit you? Well, this is a problem. Okay, well, this is actually a massive problem now, because I thought you could just kind of sit here and tank everything the whole time, but now you're telling me that you can't do that anymore. Which means, Vermilia, fuck off with everything else you're doing, go save your friend. Kill the ghost. So, is, like, Sakuya and friends gonna, like, show up later? Is that not gonna happen? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Actually, no. I was about to say I'm an idiot. I could have been, like, killing the ghost the whole time, but no, I can't. I can only actually attack you. What'd you have for spirits again? At least give yourself a better chance of dodging something. Get rid of you. Just 2 doofy ghosts I gotta deal with. That's why not to burn my books. Maya doesn't go too well with books, don't you know? Alright, Patchy, you wanna not die here? I think that'd be great. Yep. Vermilia not going under
30 HP seemed like it would be the problem here based on the defeat condition, but seems like Patchy not dying is the real problem here, because she's no longer taking 0 damage from everything, for some reason. Yeah, let's just not get hit. Let's just not get hit. This sounds like a great idea, to not get hit. There you go. I got best of white in sight. Yep, just keep not getting hit by 40s, because you're not going to get hit by 40s, because it'd just be ridiculous if you kept being hit by 40s. See, you took no damage from that one, so why'd you take damage earlier? I mean, you've dodged the tongue attack before, haven't you? Alright, get rid of you. This'll kill, surely. There was one bat and one magician against an army of goofy ghosts. Whatever shall they do? That's not gonna do 900 damage. It's just not. So, yeah, I guess just, wait. Yeah, everyone come after Amelia, the only one who can do anything. She's not, when she's pinned into a corner like this.
Lacking in cohesion, I'd say.
Man, I really need to work. I really need to start working on my next cover. I think the part where I mentioned that I need to start working on my cover is like gonna be like 2 videos from now from being uploaded, so like 4 days. So it's been that long since that was recorded, and I still haven't worked on it yet. It's just, it's so long. Just writing down the notes is probably gonna take like a couple hours. I just need to do it. I really do. Like, it's gotten to the point where it's like, I'm like thinking, you know, I'll work on it after I do these other projects first, or these other assignments first. So I'm saying I need to work on it, but I like my work on some other school-related thing instead that I don't technically have to do until later, just because it's so many notes to write down, man. I'll do it eventually, and then I might be done with Undertale. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, the like last cover I did got like 30-something views, and my views have been like down in general since then. So keep saying I might do like the genocide final boss routes. I'll be honest, if I spend all that time on this next cover and it gets like not that many views, there's a decent chance that makes me not want to continue on with it, because this next cover is going to be a pain in the ass. And it's probably going to have a similar... You have a map attack. I think map attacks in this game, when used by your units, normally aren't very good. I think. And the thing is, the way I've been doing my Undertale Yellow cover thumbnails is it's just gonna be like a screenshot from the boss fight, and like a screenshot from the final boss is what the thumbnail was for the last part of Undertale Yellow. And that video got like under 10 views, so I'm just saying, if I put all that effort into a cover and then it gets under 10 views, it's a pretty good chance that it makes me decide to just be done with Undertale Yellow at this point. I've been doing it for how long now? I haven't played anything not related to Undertale and Delta Rune in how many months? I don't know, it just seemed like a simple project to do at the time. I don't know, I've been doing it so long now, I'm ready to move on to something else. Do some Pokemon. I haven't done Toho since like June or May or something. You're not gonna take damage from this laser, are you? No, sorry, you're not. Definitely not. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've spent way more time on this than I need to. I probably should have just rushed Yuka and been done with this. But for some reason I decided I was going to take on all these enemies. So that's what I did. For no real reason. Because I highly doubt any of the levels Patchy gets here is going to remotely affect when she shows up later. Because this game has a tendency to just auto-level up units anyway. Which is good, for the most part. So you don't have to like hyper-focus on grinding. But it does mean for when you have units that leave for like long periods of time, like Yomu, you kind of don't want to use them at all, unless you have to. I really failed at doing that. Yomu did basically everything. Because then, like, they just get auto-leveled when they come back anyway. Whereas, like, Marissa never leaves. Is there a single chapter in this game? Okay, well, there are actually many, many chapters in this game where you don't have to use Marissa. I think, like, most of them. You don't have to use your main characters. It's not like Fire Emblem. But I'm pretty sure Marissa's there, like, every chapter, so it's like, you know, you should probably use her instead. Alright. If I use a bomb, will this even reach you? Alright, we'll see what happens here. You attacking me head on? Oh, for your sake, you're not weak.
I should say the same to you. Be grateful that I'm giving you a fat personally. You picked a fight with the wrong vampire. Slice and dice.
As power is concerned, young lady, you come up short. You said your prayers. Did you know some sunflowers bloom blood red? Ow.
Give me credit for that one.
Patchy, you can barely move. Alright, you wanna dodge this 55, Vermilia? I think that'd be fantastic. You got any spirits you can use?
Yeah, that one's pretty good. Yeah, there you go. You ain't getting hit by that shit.
Nope.
You said you have players to blast Tempest, whoever the hell you worship. I foresee the signs of your end. Turn you into Scarlet's Mutable. Be a pain in the ass to clean up that a bit.
Alright. Keep giving all the XP to Emilio who doesn't need it. Alright, what is your range? Pretty sure I should just keep Patchy out of it. Alright, time to use my favorite move. Bomb. Okay, the bomb actually does have this range.
There you go. I like it. Use Bam.
Alright. Will having Patchy next to you do anything? I don't know if there's any like hidden stat buffs you get by having a character next to you. I thought you were out of range. Okay, this does no damage if I defend. That's good to know. You afraid of the bat? You do look like you belong in the shadows. The library is dark to prevent wear and tear on the books. Anyone who damages my books will pay daily. Alright, 0 flames means this is gonna do no damage, right? Yeah, good. The kind of opponent who might be able to defeat me. Maybe. Not likely, though. Alright. Okay, is there any reason to not just use this every turn? Well, I guess I can try to dodge the 40s. I gotta not make it to below 30 HP, right? I have to bring you to below 50 HP before I go below 30 or something? God damn it, game. Oh, I can try to dodge the 40%. Yeah, that'll work. It really will.
I'll tell you about.
Is it 50% or 30% that I have to do here? Yeah, I don't know if Patchy can keep, like, not dying here, because she got hit by that ghost earlier, and I don't know why, so I'm not gonna bank on her constantly defending, so let's just put her back here. Yeah, let's just keep doing that. That sounds like a great idea. Well, I decided this match belongs to me.
Might have played around a bit too much.
Alright, if this is 50%, then there shouldn't be that much time here. It could take that much longer. Don't really need to worry about running out of MP either, because Vermilia has 300 MP. I just now realized that is so much higher than everyone else I've been able to use the entire time. I got the bonus condition, whoa! You're not that bad to be expected from a vampire, I suppose.
Plants are at the bottom of the food chain. You have no chance against apex predator like me.
Hey, see a little bat? Of course your egg gets beneath my heels.
At least you got bluster and spades. Careful there, your envy of the rule of the living is showing. My next track will illustrate the vast scope of power between us.
Oh no, not that move, Remy! Do you want to destroy the entire library? Nah, looks like you're getting serious now. Alright, give me your best shot, and I'll take it head on. I'll show you that you're just an emperor with no clothes.
After seeing the signs of your end, you will rule the day you invaded my castle. No forth, scarlet magic. Carve your back. Into this arrogant fool.
Watch it miss.
And thus I render the land scarlet.
Trademark. My parasol! Clever girl. Way to go! Using your full power inside the mansion like that. What were you thinking?
What else was I supposed to do? She was way better than I was expecting. But surely she's not unscathed enough to take that.
Remy, she's still standing. My precious parasol's in tatters. Oh, you've done it now.
Oh dear, did I break it? My deepest apologies for being too strong. It's your own fault anyway. If it's so important to you, you should have left me so much hate.
I was trying to be lenient when playing with a child, but you crossed the line. Still like to beg for mercy, I'll destroy you and your mansion.
You're welcome to try. The next thing I'll break will be your arms.
I mean, you idiot, what do you think will happen if a pair of you powerful Youkai clash at full strength? We're running out of time. Quackma, hurry up and bring Sakuya back. Lady Patchy. Hey Patchy, you okay? Sakuya, Quackma, you're late. My apologies, but I got the story from Quackma. Mistress is taking damage. Is there a opponent that's stronger, Youkai? I'll make things quicker then. You should be able to get in close easily with your power. Alright, I'll try. This is goodbye. Shall I say a prayer for you? Amen.
Are you ready to become compost?
Stop that right now. Eh?
Thank you.
Don't move, or I'll slit your throat. What did you do? I didn't sense your presence nearby at all.
Stay out of my business. I was gonna win in easily.
I'm acting on leading Patchy's orders. You wouldn't want the mansion getting destroyed. Yes, there's none to be gained from any further fighting. All you're fighting will take the Scarlet Devil Mansion, destroying it would defeat the whole purpose of your fight.
I suppose so. I was just having so much fun fighting at full strength.
I expect you to sheathe your sword as well. You're a human, right? A human trying to order me to do something?
She's no ordinary human. Sakuya can stop time.
Stop time? That makes no physical sense. What does that even mean? What the fuck are you talking about? Stop time? How would that even work? What, she stopped the Earth? The Earth's no longer moving? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Explain how any of that worked.
Yes, I doubt you have a human that rare serving you.
I see. So you use your power for that little maneuver back there? The devil was such a mighty power. Living together with the devil? Human with the devil.
Yes.
So, what do you want to do with this yokai, Remy?
I don't really care. Do you still plan to fight?
No, change my mind. Let's call it good here.
Really?
This human has piqued my interest. I'll give up on taking over this mansion. I stay here as a guest instead. What? You want me treated as a guest now? You gotta be joking. You blow your way in the mansion. In what world will we show you hospitality?
Actually, I'm fine with it.
My lady?
She has quite a discerning eye if she's trying to target my Sakuya, and I won't be bored with her around. Because that's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. So there you have it. She'll be a guest of the Scarlet Devil Mansion from this day forth.
What? You're inviting this dangerous yokai in as a guest? Are you serious? Do you have a problem with that? No, not at all.
How many rooms will you require? Once Sakuya is done preparing them, we'll have a party tonight.
Thank you for your generous hospitality. I'd like one large room for me, and a couple of smaller ones, maybe doghouse-sized. I expect my room to be befitting of Yuka Kazumi's status.
You heard her. She's apparently a flower yokai, so how about a room facing south?
Very well, I will prepare the rooms at once. Your name was Sakuya, correct? I'm taking a liking to you. I'm sure I'll be a bit of an imposition, but I'm glad to be here. Remilia and Sakuya. It took way longer than it probably should have. I could have just ignored the enemies and went after Yuka. And that's how Lady Yuka ended up residing at the Scarlet Devil Mansion, huh? They were going to hit it off anyway. They could have just done that from the start. Saves a whole lot of trouble.
Still, I have to hand it to the mistress. Defending a mansion from Lady Yuka is no ordinary feat.
I wound up on the ground in a charred heap when I tried to do that. Doesn't really feel like we've been living together, though. It's been a while since that fight, but still. Yeah, Yuka doesn't seem like the type to stay in one place either. You seem to be friendly with the other gatekeeper, though.
Ahaha, Ellie and I get along well. Us gatekeepers gotta stick together. Kermie's been helping you out since she came too, hasn't she, Lady Patchy?
I suppose she'd made my life a little easier.
A little easier? Even before you were only giving out orders.
She's made it easier for me to give out orders.
How about you, Sakuya? What do you think about life since Lady Yuka came along?
Who? Me? Yes? Is something wrong, Sakuya? You've been out of it this whole time. You're imagining things. I was just thinking that the competition the other gatekeeper brings is a good thing. Really? Well, if you say so. Good night! I say everyone's having a little get-together. Is this a party? How does this look anything like a party? We're fixing up the hole you made. Yeah, I suppose that did happen. Excellent work. May I ask what brings you here? Is Sakuya around? Yeah, she's right here. Good day to you, Sakuya. You look a little pale. Are you getting enough sleep? I'm fine, thank you. How may I help you today? Hey, I was wondering if you give my proposal any consideration. Your proposal? This isn't the best place. Oh, it's fine. They'll hear about it anyway. What's this about a proposal? I propose that Sakuya leave this place and join me. Dramatic change in music from my words. Paul? What? My apologies, but I cannot deliver an answer right now. Alright, there's no rush, of course. I'll be looking forward to a positive response. Or else. My apologies for intruding. See you later. Sakuya, what was that about? Nothing in particular. Lady Yuka just invited me to come with her when she leaves the mansion. She just invited you? Are you serious? Since repairs have been completed, I'll be taking my leave now. Wait, Sakuya, hold on! I certainly wasn't expecting that to come up as a topic of discussion. Lady Patchy, were you already aware of this? No, this is the first time I heard of it. We have to stop her, right? If the mistress hears about this. Don't even think about butting in. Let it go. Does that mean you're okay with Sakuya leaving? Lady Patchy. I never said that. Settle down. We don't even know what she thinks about all this. If we act rashly, it would only complicate matters. That's true. I can't believe Sakuya was considering leaving this place behind our backs. Mei-ling. Sorry, I better go cool my head. Mei-ling seems pained about this. Lady Patchley, what should we do? I'm returning to my study. Put all the books back onto the repaired shelves. Huh? Lady Patchley? I can't imagine Sakuya ever leaving, but... Oh dear, what's going to happen to the mansion now? I obtained sake. Even an extra large one, too. In special chapters, you can play through short side stories separate from the main game. Their save files are completely separate from the main game, so be sure not to overwrite your main story save file. Yeah. Don't want to do that. Let's put this at, like, 5. That's a good one. Away from the first 2. Far away from those. I'll be honest, they gave that whole introduction. I don't actually know if they ever do this again. Maybe they do, I don't know. Wait. We got Patchy and Quackama. Amelia's the first, because she got 8 kills. Probably the only time she's gonna be the first. Definitely the only time she's gonna be the first. She shows up so late. Yeah, most likely the characters on your first, second, third are going to be like early characters that you've been using the whole time. Although I think they did something to rectify that, to where now, like, when characters join they already have a couple kills under their belt, so it's not like impossible to get them to the first 3. Anyway, it's 46 minutes here, I should probably stop, but like, I should probably upgrade too. Yeah, let's go with that. Anything for 900 for me to give me to give you here? No. Alright. Give you that. Give you that. Although maybe it'd be better to give Quackama this? I don't know. Patchley kind of just doesn't take damage. Also, one last thing to note. Yeah, I said at some point the intermission music is remixed from what it was in the originals. I didn't realize it plays the original version in the library. This is what the intermission music used to be. It's quite nice. I prefer it, so I'm glad it's in the library so you can still listen to it. Alright, that was that. Next part, I'll go to chapter 2 of 4, apparently. Bye.